going on, guys? Really quick before we get into the actual intro of the video, I wanted to go ahead and say thank you, guys. Thank you. My most recent upload is currently sitting at 153 views, which is by far my best viewed full-length video on the channel. I have a few shorts that are in the hundreds, like a couple hundred, but I mean, those are shorts. But thank you guys so much. It's currently at 153 views, 6 likes, and 2 comments, and I'm just on cloud 9 right now. So if you guys want to see more wrestling style content, obviously I'm not a wrestling centered channel, but I do not mind talking about wrestling more. I'm a very, very big wrestling fan, so I will do that if you guys want me to. So without further ado, let's just get into the actual video. Peace out. Trailer parks. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Beefer, and we all know the type of people that come out of trailer parks, the most amazing members of society. They copy the British aesthetic of having awful teeth. Most of them happen to be related, and they might even have a pet possum. But what if I told you guys that there is a upper echelon of the mobile home trailer park people, and I'm talking the rich of the rich, so rich that they can afford a multi-million-dollar trailer. Today we will be reacting to a video titled Touring a $2 Million Luxury Motorhome with Secret Supercar Garage. This is by the channel Enos Yilmazer. Sorry for butchering your name, my friend. I don't know how to pronounce it, but the full video will be linked in the description just to try and avoid some sort of copyright or whatever. Without any hesitation, let's just get right into things.
What's up, everybody? It's Enes here, and welcome to Wuppertal, Germany. On this week's episode, we're touring this luxury motorhome, the Performance S, built by Walkner Mobile. And what's so unique about this motorhome is the fact that you can bring your supercar anywhere you travel thanks to its center garage design.
Bring your supercar anywhere you travel, because we just all of us just casually are looking for an option to carry our supercar with us, and now we have it, guys. We have it. It's only $2 million away. Can you believe it?
Now, this model starts around 1.6 million euros, which is around $1,850,000, and the price goes up from there based on the upgrades that you choose.
So the base price is $1.85 million. I thought this was like fully maxed out. Boys and girls, we're getting scraps with that 1.85. It only goes up. This thing could be like 4 or 5 mil to get the whole shebang.
As always, you can find more information about Walkner and this motorhome down in the description of this video. And now, let's begin our tour.
Performance. You know, I gotta ask, where would you go with a $2 million mobile home? Like, if you're spending $2 million on a mobile home and a mobile home that can carry your supercar, where are you going? Because the type of people that use mobile homes, they usually go to like campsites. You know, they might be visiting family in another state across the country. They might just be going on a family road trip to Mount Rushmore, the world's biggest ball of yarns, stuff like that. But that doesn't require a $2 million mobile home that carries a supercar. If you got that kind of money to where you can own a supercar and a $2 million motorhome, you could probably just charter a private jet and save yourself some bread, honestly.
And actually, engine is not located here. Engine is located on the back. But this door opens up to the 10K generator, so I wanted to mention that. And like we said at the beginning of the video, this is their Performance S model, which is their top-of-the-line motorhome. Now, Mikey, let's take a quick look here. This is our main entry, and I'm going to talk about the details here in a bit. But first, I want to cover the center garage.
A whole garage.
This design here is one of the...
Look at this. Jesus Christ. I can't wrap my mind around something that can actually store a whole car. Now, a Porsche isn't exactly a massive vehicle. It's not like, you know, like a F-250 or anything. But still, even though I'll never be able to afford anything like this, it's pretty impressive to see something that's able to lug around a whole car.
One of the most unique aspects of this amazing motorhome, you can actually park your car or your supercar right in the center. And what's so great about the system is the fact that it's super easy and is patented from Walkner Mobile.
Yeah, Ines and I came across this article a few months ago that had this RV in it, and we couldn't believe that there were RVs out there that had full-size vehicles that could fit inside of them.
Absolutely. In fact, in that article, they had a Bugatti Chiron going underneath the same model, which was super.
Again, I have to point out, if you can afford a multi-million-dollar supercar and a Bugatti Veyron, because they used to be $1 million, I think they're more now. The amount of wealth you would need just to remotely afford this is just like unimaginable. But like, if you can afford to spend money, again, the type of people that have this kind of money don't do things that require a mobile home. They're not going for a fishing trip in like in Idaho or what. I don't know. I'm just naming random places at this point. But like, the people that can afford this don't do stuff like this. They don't buy things like this. This is for people that want to come off as rich. So they're gonna be like, okay, yeah, let me go ahead and spend $2 million plus upgrades on a mobile home. They literally make like mobile home attachments that you could hook to the back of a truck for like a few grand. Like, I just don't get it.
Fascinating. And here we are in Germany.
Yeah, we had to come see it in person. Anyway, show us how this works.
This is super cool, Mikey. So you have a steel floor plate that essentially slides into the motorhome. And the way they accomplish that is through hydraulics, right? If you look here, Mikey, you have these steel legs that basically raises up the motorhome, so you have a better ceiling clearance. And after that, push of a button, your steel floor assembly slides into the motorhome, hydraulics raise up, and you're ready to drive off.
Yeah, pretty interesting. I didn't know anything like this existed.
It's amazing. I mean, you can bring your supercar anywhere you go.
Yeah.
Now, Mikey, it doesn't end here, because if you look above us, we have a motorized, massive awning design that comes out. So this floor assembly here can essentially serve as your covered patio space. You can put your outdoor furniture here once you pull your car out. And
now the mobile home has a patio. So we got garage, patio. Let me guess, there's going to be a master bedroom, there's going to be a spare bedroom, there's going to be a walk-in closet, there's going to be a shower, there's going to be a toilet and tub, a full-fledged like 5-star kitchen. Jesus, I've never seen anything like this.
what's great is that, let's say you have a full dining and outdoor furniture set up here, and you want to leave your RV to go somewhere. Press a button, steel assembly goes inside, you have it nicely covered. You don't have to move anything. You don't have to change your outdoor seating setup.
Yeah.
And then when you come back, push of a button, it comes out again.
Yeah, it's really cool. And not to mention, if you don't want to keep a car in here, you could probably have like several motorcycles. You could have bicycles. You could have
several motorcycles. Yes. I'm just gonna casually bring multiple motorcycles in my Well, you know what? That might be practical if I'm like a parent. Again, if I'm like a wealthy parent and my kid does like motocross or mountain biking or whatever kind of ATV racing or something like that, maybe that would be useful. But again, $2 mil? It's impressive stuff, don't get me wrong, but $2 mil.
Now, Mikey, let's continue our tour. We have another storage area here, some outdoor furniture. I know you're gonna like this.
a little gas grill.
That's right.
A whole
Nicely
grill.
built in. And going to the back of this motorhome, this is where we have the engine. Now, before we cover that, 3.5 ton tow hook, so you can bring your jet ski, 4-wheeler, whatever you want. And check this out, Mike.
You can bring your jet ski or 4-wheeler. This is also the funny thing, how casually they just pass over this stuff. Like, everybody has these things, you know? You could bring your supercar, you could bring your motorcycles, plural, you could bring your jet ski. Like, oh my god. It's like nobody has this. Like this. Wow.
This adds 5 square meters of extra interior space to this motorhome. And look at the size here, Mikey. I've never seen a slide out this big.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard to justify from the exterior, but once we go inside, it's much clearer how much space it offers.
If Cletus and Buckwheat ever struck oil, god, they wouldn't have to put like cinder blocks on this thing. They could just live in this pretty much this thing has better living conditions than like inner city housing, and it's on wheels. I can't wrap my head around that. Why? Oh my god. Something like this actually exists. I can't imagine a lot of people buying this. But I mean, when you're charging $2 million, you don't really need to have a lot of people buy it. This is just like, I live well. You know, my parents do very well for themselves, and I've been blessed to have very comfortable living conditions all my life. But like, this is like so outside of the realm of what I thought how people could live, you know? Like, these are people that have like a house in Aspen, Colorado, and a house in the Hamptons. This is the type of thing that is marketed to them. This is like, I can't even imagine having $2 million in disposable income to afford a mobile home, let alone $2 million in the bank.
It's almost the entire length of the vehicle. I mean, the vehicle is only 12 meters long. It's 2.5 meters wide and 3.85 meters tall. So it's almost the entire length, and again, gives a lot of interior square footage. Now, we have more additional storage areas here. These are some of your tanks and disposal lines, your fuses, all that good stuff. And vehicle comes with an 800-liter freshwater tank, 600-liter black water, 300-liter toilet tank. So it's super self-sufficient. You have everything you need.
Yeah, and a lot of you actually might be wondering, any RV enthusiasts out there, typically the space down in the bottom is utilized for kind of cargo space storage, where you put your suitcases, that kind of thing. But the interior of this is so spacious. They have full-size closets. They have so much extra space that I haven't seen on any other RV.
So much storage areas.
Yeah, so you don't really need that. And you can always, you know, if you don't have a car, you still have plenty of storage space still.
Absolutely, Mikey. Well said. And this particular model right here was actually built for a Mini Cooper. Although we have a Porsche 911 here, with Mini Cooper, obviously you will get way more space here. You can put additional few bikes. You can access it from each side.
Yeah.
And this patented design here is such a unique aspect of this brand. Mikey, they have a video where they lift up the entire vehicle, so it sits on 4 hydraulic poles, right? The frame is so sturdy, even with the hydraulics raised and the vehicle lifted, all these components, doors, latches, everything closes perfectly, which means car doesn't flex at all. Now, continuing our tour, we have an additional storage area right
more storage. This is like the 4th or 5th storage area.
Batteries here. In fact, since we saw the batteries here, I want to mention right on top we have solar panels that provides 2,400 kilowatts of energy, and we have battery packs that has 1,800 amp capacity.
We have built-in gigabit Wi-Fi.
And we have the front door right here. Mikey, check this out. You have few latches here for extra security. Corian steps takes you inside. I'll see you guys up there. All right, everyone, here we are at the cockpit. Nice and spacious here. I'm 6 foot tall, and as you guys can see, ceilings are really high here. Spacious, nice, welcoming space. Now, I want to first talk about the cockpit. Mikey, let's get a close-up. I'm going to take a seat here.
Look at that seat. That seat looks
massive windshield here that
luxurious.
gives great visibility. All the surfaces are clad with Alcantara or leather, so it's nice and welcoming here. Upper cabinets, LED lighting, and since you sleep inside of this motorhome, you have automatic shades and curtains throughout the blackout space.
A vehicle with curtains is crazy.
Side, again, it's very spacious. Seats are extremely comfortable. You have your touch screen here, and this car is also capable of adaptive cruise control, lane assist, emergency brake, all that safety features. And throughout the screen, you can pretty much control all the functions of the vehicle.
That display kind of sucks. Like,
they're heated, cooled, and check this out.
Pretty basic looking display.
That's awesome. You gotta have that.
The driver's seat has a massage feature. What? Like, this can't be real. The driver's seat acts as a massage chair. Oh my god. Look at the position of that steering wheel though. Like, this is like the steering wheel that you see in the teacups at the amusement park. Like, Jesus. But a massage chair? Oh my god.
You gotta have that, right? Overall, driver's side is great, nice and spacious. How about your seat?
It's really comfortable, and I love how massive these windows are. It feels like you can kind of see everything, and you're so high up the road. But something kind of unique, I don't know if most motorhomes have this, like right underneath my seat where my legs would usually go are the stairs. So
there's a motorized flooring there that covers that space.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
When you're
the
motorhome parked, you can utilize that space, and it's just a nice safety feature.
Yeah, it's really nice.
And Mikey, we got one more super cool detail here. Ready? I love this thing. So obviously these chairs can be adjusted and turned to the other side. And we're ready for this?
No shot.
As someone who loves working like myself, can get some work done in this space here?
Yeah, so right behind me they have this little cabinet that has a HDMI and a few other plugs, so you can connect your computer to it. And it's a great little workspace when you're, you know.
The motorhome has a built-in PC. What? Like, I can't wrap my. It's like, oh, it has a 3090 in it. Nothing crazy, like an RTX 3090. A Core i9 processor. Nothing crazy, you know. Oh my, like, look at the dining table in the back. It has booth seating, like you're at some type of bistro. Oh my god, this is a house. This is a mansion on wheels. A literal mansion on wheels.
At your campsite or wherever you park.
You have the perfect seat. You're a little bit detached from the seating area. Mikey, this is awesome.
Yo,
and when you're done,
imagine you
put
get
your
stuck in
keyboard away
traffic.
here,
You're like,
and
yo,
then,
let's hop on
let's try one of
Fortnite
those
real
things.
quick.
There you go. It tucks nicely, and
Perfect.
you're done.
That
All right,
is-
let's continue our tour.
That's just,
Right behind the cockpit, we have the seating area. Very spacious. You can probably sit 8 to 10 people here very comfortably. You
8
have
to
the built-in dining.
look at that. You got like a whole full bar wine glass rack. 8 to 10 people already. That's crazy. I'm just trying. Oh my god, that looks like the bedroom back there. Wow, this is 8 to 10 people, and look how they don't even take up that much space. You can fit like 40 people in a single vehicle.
in the center, and above that, this trim detail with LED lighting and built-in speakers. Overall, great space and very warm.
Yeah, and earlier we actually closed the slide out on this side, and I was really impressed by how much space there is even when it's closed, or it's like in driving configuration.
Absolutely, you can still utilize this space even with the slide out
Jesus.
pulled in,
Yeah.
which is amazing. And Mikey, right across from your seating area, push up a button, you have a motorized TV that comes up.
A
Above
TV.
that, you have all these upper cabinets, and down below, we have more base cabinets. Now, Mikey, I want to talk about the
Jesus
window designs here.
Christ.
2 awning windows that opens up so you can get some fresh air coming in. And check this out. Buck screen. Blackout.
I find it really satisfying that that window perfectly clears the garage door also.
Absolutely. And you can just leave it open. It serves as a little roof,
Yeah.
even during rain. Now, we have another window on the other side.
This is
Pouring floors
crazy.
here. Another detail I want to mention. Ready, Mikey?
Look at that tile flooring.
That's a bar stool, but it also serves as a little side table. You have a carved in cup holder here.
I thought of everything.
They thought of everything, right? And I almost forgot this detail, but I just recognized it. This is a scale model of a same style RV. Look how detailed it is on the inside.
All right, so this actually. Oh darn it! Hold on, let me go back. This actually gives us
of
a
same
pretty good
style
look
RV. Look
as to what the. So right now, I don't think my mouse cursor is going to show up, but if it does, they're currently like right here. And look how much more there is to this place. So there is that a full queen size or king size bed with a closet in the back. Jesus Christ, a closet. Here's the bathroom. This looks like the shower. That looks like the toilet. There's a sink there, a full-fledged kitchen and bar. One has to ask, if you're essentially bringing a mansion on wheels to wherever you go, I'm assuming like a camping trip plus a supercar, why bother even going in the first place? I've never been camping. I have no desire to go camping, but I think the whole idea behind going camping is to be in nature, to be one with nature, you know? You don't want to be this comfort, pampered environment because you're not even camping at that point. You're just living in a $2 million mobile home with a supercar underneath of you with all of the amenities of a upper echelon of living. For God's sakes, your RV has a built-in PC.
That's it for the living room area. Mikey, let's go this way. Cabinetry continues. Beautiful wood veneer on the walls and throughout the cabinetry. And another detail I want to mention, Mikey. Look at the countertops here. There are these slits. Those are your radiator outlets. And look at these. Those are your air conditioning outlets. Nicely blended into the cabinetry and the countertops. So it diffuses air and blends it in nicely throughout the interior.
Yeah.
Now, we have more cabinetry here. I love this glassware design with the racks, LED lighting. Below that, you have perfectly organized dish set that has their own custom
This is
locations.
crazy.
So nothing moves around as you're driving. And all the cabinets, Mikey, I'm sure you've seen it. All these handles lock, so you don't have any rattle
That's
as you're
smart.
driving
That's
this
cool.
vehicle. Now, let's cover the kitchen, which is super cool.
That looks like
literally
a
have
glass
everything you need
stovetop.
here, starting with the sink, You have your Corian countertops, induction cooktop, another awning window here, and Mikey, we need a close-up. I thought this was super cool.
What's that?
Dishwasher drawer.
A dishwasher in
so
a
it's nice and
mobile
easy
home.
to access.
You don't usually see dishwashers in RVs.
No, you don't.
No, not only that, but I just like the cabinet one. I don't know. I almost want to put this in a regular home.
Yeah.
On an upper cabinets, just for convenience. And
Jesus
hey, look at all this. They have spice racks here, mood lighting.
Whole spice
and
rack.
behind us, your Siemens oven.
An oven.
Additional cabinetry, space is perfectly
Cabinets.
utilized. And of course, no kitchen is complete without a fridge.
A whole
So
fridge.
you have that here. Now,
Where does the
continuing
butler
our
sleep?
tour, you can seal off the common areas through this pocket door here. And look, there's no movement here besides the handle.
Yeah, it just doesn't.
So it's not gonna rattle as you're driving as it's tucked in. This is such a cool detail. We have to show this. It's currently not prepped, but those are small bunk beds that goes into cabinetry. So you can sleep additional people here if you would like to. That's a memory foam.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, let me just casually sleep under the sink.
More
Like,
mood
what
lighting
is?
throughout, and this is where we have the vanity setup. Same countertops are also here. Nice backsplash detail. You have some upper cabinetry, more mood lighting, and of course your sink design. And right across from that, first glass door opens up to your water closet.
A
Corian
fully
floors goes
enclosed toilet. This ain't like, Jesus.
all the way in, and in fact, Mikey, all the flooring throughout the motorhome is heated as well, so it's nice and comfortable.
The whole RV has heated flooring. Like, this is not a mobile home. This is not like an RV. This is a literal, like, you'd pay like $4 million for this if you were living in LA or something like that. Like, just to live in a house with all these amenities. Oh my
And
God.
this toilet here has every single feature that you can think of. It's heated, has a built-in bidet, all the controls are here. Behind that, you have a heated towel rack, which is super cool.
You heard it. This is
And
insane.
right here, Mikey,
A
you have
bidet
nice
and a
vent.
heated toilet seat.
And they left the shower glass a little bit lower. That way, all the moisture can escape the shower and go through here. Now, before we check out the shower, right above us, we have a skylight that you can crank open. And just like all the windows, you have a blackout or a screen option if needed. Glass door number 2 opens up to the walk-in shower,
Walk-in
Corian base, chrome fixtures, rain head, this starlight ceiling detail, recessed lights. So you have a small mirror and a hanging shelf. And I mean, it's pretty good size. Again, I'm 6 foot tall and nice and comfortable here.
Yeah, I was blown away by the size of. I think also the fact.
As a guy who's 5'9", I don't know why he keeps mentioning his height is 6 foot. I think he's just trying to rub it in, but that's besides the point.
It's glass too. Typically, they'll put like little doors on these RVs. Feels much more spacious than most do.
And look, you can't move anything. Nothing rattles.
Yeah.
Now, Mikey, let's see. Another pocket door here going into your bedroom. Now, what's so impressive about this bedroom is number 1, the space, and number 2, normally these motorhomes that have the built-in
Look at the lighting.
garages, they end up putting the garages right at the end of the motorhome. And sometimes that makes them compromise the ceiling heights or the space in the bedroom setup. But that's not the case here. We only have the engine. That's why this bedroom is so spacious. Again, just like the living room area, you have a motorized TV.
Another
that pops
TV.
up, 2 awning windows with the same built-in screen and blackout shades. Again, nice and spacious room. Right above us, we have this built-in starlight detail with a skylight right in the center. And Mikey, you can actually open the skylight even during rain because it lifts up straight. That way it's still covered, but you can get the ventilation. And obviously we have the blackouts here, screen, all that good stuff. And look at the cabinetry in this bedroom. You have cabinets everywhere, and you have a lot of space to hang your clothes. So like behind this full-size mirror setup here, that's additional cabinetry. I mean, this is incredible. They literally utilized every single space in this amazing motorhome. Now, so far we saw the exterior and the interior, and I think what's left is we should take this thing for a ride.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
And what's the practical application of a vehicle with all of this in it? Who is going where in this thing?
No NS review is complete unless we take it for a ride. Here we are on the roads of Rivertel, and this motorhome rides so smoothly. It's incredibly quiet here. Again, thanks to the engine being located on the back. Views are amazing. This massive windshield really elevates the experience here. Front cabin is very comfortable, very spacious, and we have Max, who is the owner's son, driving us around. I don't know, life is good. We can't complain, and this motorhome certainly delivers. All right, everyone.
Oof, wow. I didn't know I was gonna feel poor today, even though I live very comfortably. Jesus Christ. That, I can't even call it a motorhome. That's a house. That house, jeez, I would never, just spend $2 million on something like that. If you're gonna spend $2 million, just get a decent sized house. Sure, you don't have the advantage of it being on wheels, but I don't think there's anywhere where I would go, even if it was camping or like a road trip, where I would need that many amenities, right? Sure, it would be nice to have, but like, there's no way you can justify the cost of $2 million to me. Oh my god. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.